Today we're going to be talking about the North Face Corvara after 50 miles. The shoe was actually a nice surprise for me. I didn't know what to expect from the North Face because I've never run in the brand before. What was surprising is it wasn't too stiff like most trail shoes. Most trail shoes have a lot of protection, and this one felt a lot more comfortable. So I was able to run in the shoe on the roads, grass, treadmill, quite a bit actually, and I was able to take it on some hikes. It held up really well, as you can see. Not a lot of wear, not a lot of tears in the midsole or the outsole here. It did actually have a lot of good protection as well. So there's a lot of overlays in the shoe that protect your feet from the rocks and terrain. There's a lot of good ventilation in here, but if you are doing some river crossings or water or anything like that, water will get in the shoe. But what I really liked about the shoe is how versatile it was. Like I said, I was able to take it on a lot of different terrain. I actually felt really comfortable just walking around in the shoe. I didn't have any issues just walking around normal. It's got a full rubber outsole, and it's got really good grip. So when it was wet and rainy here in Southern California, I was able to get some good grip on the roads, on the trails, without slipping around or anything like that. What was nice about the shoe is I was able to take it on some longer runs because it was really comfy and cushy, which is weird to say about a trail shoe. The upper, it has a lot of overlays glued onto the shoe. I found that that protected you a lot from rocks or anything that would get that would graze across the mesh upper here. But it's also really breathable, but not too breathable. So don't think that your foot is not going to get hot in the shoe because, like I said, there's a lot of over. But there is some ventilation on the shoe. I don't know if you can see that there, but there's a lot of ventilation throughout the upper. And it's actually still really padded for a trail shoe. So you have some padding here in the heel cup. The tongue is really padded, so when you lock down the shoe, it still feels comfortable on the top of your foot. The midsole, like I said, is really comfortable. The outsole gives you a lot of good grip in the wet terrain, dry terrain. You really feel the road, the trail, and it's still really flexible, even with that full rubber outsole. What I think this shoe is good for is this is a really good transitional shoe. So you can take this on the road, you can take this on the trail. I wouldn't recommend this for mud, like heavy muddy conditions. There's really good grip, but I don't think it would fare too well because the lugs aren't as significant as you would see in a shoe that's built for mud or that really rocky terrain. Upper does a really good job securing your foot, so you really feel like you're locked in, but the toe box actually has a lot of space in it. So overall, I found the shoe really comfortable, it performed really well, and it was really durable. I don't really see a lot of wear on the outsole. There's some, especially in the high wear spots, in the heel and in the middle of the foot here. So overall, I really liked it. It was a nice surprise, and I would definitely run in the shoe. What I don't like about it, I'm trying to think of other things I don't like. I'm not really a fan of the heel counter here. It doesn't necessarily offer a lot of support in the heel counter. I'm also not a fan of the insole. So the insole here is really flimsy. I actually had to swap it out, and whenever I do run in it, instead of just walking around. I actually swapped this out for an orthotic because there's just really nothing to it, and it just feels like it's really flimsy and slips around in there. But other than that, I really like the shoe, so I'm a big fan.